Hey everybody, so I haven't made a video in a while, but just haven't got around to one, so here it is. This tank, I just went on vacation to the Bahamas for 4 days, so when I got back the water level of course was low, about an inch, and he had built another bubble nest. I say another because he had built one before, then I filled the tank back up and got pushed around, and he built another one once I came back. This tank's getting a bit overridden with algae, so I'm gonna have to hit something. Give me your opinion, Otocats or Autocats versus cherry shrimp. Just want to hear some more opinions. I haven't heard any very much advice on that. So Autocats versus cherry shrimp, and the hairgrass in this tank's doing really well. I mean, like, I had some hairgrass over here, where is it there? It wasn't doing so well, and I bought it, got here, and now it's growing everywhere. Hairgrass that was actually in tank floating. It was actually just floating around in that hexagon tank a while ago, and I took it out, put it in here. Now I think 2-3 months later, it's almost covered its entire area. The Rotala is doing amazingly. This little foreground patch, I had to trim it down yesterday, and it's still growing a bit too tall. It's starting to work on this area right around there, back there in that little empty area, and in this corner. And I'm gonna have to use a lot more Rotala for the foreground, because though I'm very happy this gourami made a bubble nest, he took most of the he actually uprooted the baby tears from the ground to make it. So I'm like happy he made one, and it's kind of cool how much they actually go through to make sure their bubble nest survives and everything doesn't get destroyed like I did. Like I accidentally destroyed his, but kind of mad he took my baby tears, but whatever. Just fill it in with Rotala, have a nice thick foreground of Rotala and hairgrass, I guess. This sword, that sword, and there's one back there. You can't really see it, but they're all doing really well. And these two, including the one right in there, you can't see it because of the glare, but the sword covered with Rotala, and it's doing pretty well. And then you've got this one back here. It's not getting as big as I need it to be, so I'm going to have to fill in some of the space with Rotala. The crypts are doing just amazingly. Can't really see it, but they've grown in a lot. The leaves are getting pretty big, and they've started to send out some offshoots. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So gonna fill this tank back up a little bit, back up a little bit, but yeah, it's doing pretty well. Some empty snail shells, and I have no idea what happened to the Autocat I put in here. I'm pretty sure he's alive, but I can't find him. So whatever. Yep, that's this tank. So update on the 10-gallon in the kitchen. I got some XL for the tanks, and I don't think I'll be using it on this or the tank upstairs, because I put some in, and when I got back from vacation, hairgrass wasn't doing so well, so I'm pretty sure hairgrass doesn't work very well with XL, like Jungle Val doesn't. They just die off when they get near XL. I don't really know why. This little cubicle right here of Rotala needs to be trimmed back. The babka and the Rotala over here needs to be trimmed back a little bit. The sword needs to be trimmed a little bit. Everything needs to be trimmed, now that I think about it. But other than that, it's doing pretty well. That's what it looks like from a little bit far back, and I'm actually beginning to run out of space for Rotala, but I think I might be setting up another tank. And here's the 29-gallon. Not, it's going through some rough times, I'll say that much. The sword leaves got a little bit algae on them and then just spread like crazy. So now I think I might have to tear down this tank again, which will be the second time I've torn it down. You know, get the gravel out, or at least take all the water out, put the fish in a bucket or something, wash the tank out a little bit, scrape the algae off, and then put everything back. It's a pretty big pain to do that. I know from experience, because I've had to do it before, as I just said, but tank looks really nice right after you do that, so I'll wait till some better time to do that, because I don't feel like doing it right now. But all the fish are doing well, except for the fact that I got some brummy nose tetras. I got, 8 of them, I think, and they came in my tank, started showing signs of ick, which they had on them before they got in my tank, and then boom, really got let out when they changed the environment, and then only 2 of them survived the treatment. The male gourami in this tank died, so now I just got this female right here. I think I've got all 3 flying foxes. Foxes. I'm not quite sure because I haven't seen a third. And then you got the skunk loach in that castle somewhere. He only comes out like 9 o'clock. Then you sometimes see a sign of him. Really not that often, but yeah. So this tank I might be tearing down, and I'll probably be taking fish out, putting them in another tank, because I'm thinking about making this an African cichlid tank. By that I mean colony kind of African cichlid, not like I can't think of the name of the other ones right now, but like a colonizing one, like the Neolamprologus, I think. Lologus. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering that a bit, but the multifasciatus, the Maltese, which are shell dwellers, or Lamprologus. Again, I'm pretty sure I'm butchering that, but Brichardi, or close relatives to that, same family, genus, everything. Just because I like how they colonize and everything. Maltese are nice because they stay pretty small. You can have a colony of them in this tank, and maybe get some darter tetras or something. So that's that. I put this cover. It came with the 20-gallon, and since I'm obviously not using the cover that they come with, I just put it on this tank because evaporation is becoming a bit of a problem. As I said, I'm going to tear this tank down. I put in the old filter because the one that I was presently using didn't have any of the filter cartridges or anything, so I had to take it out because I was using Java Moss as the mechanical filtration, and the rest was all biological. Didn't have any chemical. I needed some chemical filtration in this tank, so I just took this filter from outside and fixed it up a little bit, put it on, and it's been working pretty well. Yep. Bio wheel filter. I don't really.
Nice guys finish last. That's why I'll treat you like trash. It's not what I really wanna do, but you only date bad guys. guys, so I'll give it my best try to treat you the way you want me to.
I'll never open the door or pull out a chair. You can tell me how your day was, but I don't really care. And if you ever get cold, you'll just have to hack it, 'cause I'd be cold too if I can't. Homies, you can sit in the trunk, I'll never answer my phone whenever you call it. And when the waiter brings the bill, I'll never reach for my wallet.
Night skies finish last, that's why I'll treat you like trash. It's not what I really want to do. But you only date bad guys, so I'll give it my best try to